You might think that walking is too easy or too boring to be a good exercise, but you'd be surprised by how much it can do for your health and well-being. Walking is one of the most accessible forms of physical activity in the world. It doesn't require any special equipment or skills, and you can do it almost anywhere and anytime. It's also a low-impact exercise that doesn't put too much stress on your joints, unlike some other workouts. But what are the benefits of walking every day? Can it benefit your brain? Can you actually lose weight? And does it actually build muscle? Well, in this video, we will explore what exactly happens to your body when you walk every day according to research. Make sure to watch the video until the end, as the last benefit will probably surprise you. Let's get started. Number 1. It lowers your blood sugar. Walking can help lower your blood sugar levels by improving your body's ability to use insulin, which is the hormone that regulates sugar in your blood. Walking can also help prevent or manage type 2 diabetes, which is a condition where your body becomes resistant to insulin or does not produce enough insulin, resulting in high blood sugar levels. A study published in Diabetologia Journal found that people at high risk of type 2 diabetes who walked for at least 150 minutes per week, which is about 21 minutes per day, reduced their risk of developing type 2 diabetes by 26% over 6 years compared to those who did not walk. The walkers also had lower blood pressure, cholesterol, and triglyceride levels. Another study published in Diabetes Care Journal found that people with type 2 diabetes who walked for 10 minutes after each main meal or 3 times a day had lower blood sugar levels than those who walked for 30 minutes once a day or did not walk at all. The researchers explained that walking after meals can help clear glucose from the bloodstream faster than walking at other times of the day. These studies indicate that walking after eating your meals can help lower blood sugar levels by increasing glucose uptake by the muscles, enhancing insulin sensitivity, and reducing inflammation. Number 2. It improves joint pain. Walking can help improve joint pain by lubricating and strengthening the cartilage, ligaments, and tendons that support the joints. Walking can also help prevent or reduce arthritis, which is a condition where the joints become inflamed, stiff, and painful. This is because walking also increases blood circulation, delivers nutrients and oxygen to the joints, and stimulates the production of synovial fluid, which is the lubricant that cushions the joints. A study published in Arthritis Care and Research found that people with knee osteoarthritis who walked for at least 6,000 steps per day, which is about 3 miles, had lower risk of having difficulties with their daily activities over 2 years than those who walked less. The researchers also found that walking more than 6,000 steps per day was associated with lower pain and better physical function. Another study published in Arthritis and Rheumatology found that people with hip osteoarthritis who walked for at least 3,000 steps per day had lower risk of total hip replacement over 6 years period than those who walked less. The walkers also had lower pain and disability scores. Number 3. It reduces your risk of Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's disease is a progressive brain disorder that affects memory, thinking, and behavior. It is the most common cause of dementia among older adults, and there is no cure for it. However, walking may help prevent or delay the onset of Alzheimer's disease by keeping your brain healthy and active. A study published in the journal Neurology found that older adults who walked at least 72 blocks per week, which is about 6 miles, had greater gray matter volume in their brains than those who walked less. Gray matter is the part of the brain that contains nerve cells and is involved in cognitive functions such as memory, learning, and reasoning. The researchers also found that walking more was associated with a lower risk of cognitive impairment over 13 years. Another study published in JAMA Neurology found that older adults who walked at least 8,900 steps per day had slower rates of cognitive decline and lower levels of amyloid beta in their brains than those who walked less. Amyloid beta is a protein that accumulates in the brains of people with Alzheimer's disease and damages brain cells. Number 4. It may help you lose weight. First of all, walking burns calories. That's obvious, right? But do you know how many calories you can burn by walking at a moderate pace for 30 minutes? According to a study by Harvard School of Public Health, walking at a moderate pace about 3 miles per hour for 30 minutes can burn about 150 calories, which may not sound like much, but if you do it every day, it adds up to 1,050 calories per week. That's equivalent to losing about a pound in a month without changing your diet. Of course, the more you walk, the more you can lose. But that's not all. According to studies, walking also helps you preserve lean muscle mass and improve your body composition. This means that you are not only losing fat, but also maintaining or even increasing your muscle mass. You may know that muscle burns more calories than fat, even at rest. So by walking, you are boosting your metabolism and making it easier to keep the weight off. Number 5. It tones your muscles. Walking is a low-impact exercise that works your major muscle groups, especially your legs, glutes, hips, and core. So it can help tone and strengthen these muscles, improving your posture, balance, and stability. Walking can also help prevent muscle loss and sarcopenia, which is the loss of muscle mass and strength that occurs with aging. A study published in Medicine and Science in Sports and Exercise found that older women who walked briskly for 45 minutes 3 times a week for 16 weeks improved their leg strength, endurance, and power compared to a control group. The walkers also increased their lean body mass and decreased their fat mass. Another study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that older men who walked for 60 minutes 3 times a week for 24 weeks increased their leg muscle mass and strength compared to a control group. The walkers also improved their insulin sensitivity and glucose metabolism, which are important for preventing type 2 diabetes. Number 6. It strengthens your heart. Walking is a type of cardiovascular physical activity, which means it increases your heart rate and improves blood flow. This can lower your blood pressure and cholesterol levels and reduce your risk of heart disease, stroke, and other cardiovascular problems. A large study of runners and walkers found that walking at a brisk pace about 4 miles per hour for at least 150 minutes per week can lower the risk of high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and diabetes by about 20%. Another study by the Physicians' Health Study found that walking at a brisk pace about 3 miles per hour or faster can reduce the risk of early death from cardiovascular disease by 50% compared with those who don't walk regularly. Number 7. It improves your mood. Walking is not only good for your physical health, but also for your mental health. This is because walking can help you cope with stress, anxiety, and depression by releasing endorphins, which are the natural painkillers and mood boosters of your body. Endorphins can make you feel happier, more relaxed, and more optimistic. In a study by Harvard Medical School, they found that walking for 35 minutes a day, 5 times a week, can reduce the symptoms of mild to moderate depression by 47%. Number 8. It may extend your life. This may be surprising to many people, but walking can actually help you live longer by preventing or delaying many chronic diseases and improving your overall health. According to a study published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine, the researchers found that walking for just 15 minutes a day can lower your risk of early death by 22%. Another study from the University of California found that walking can slow down the aging process at the cellular level. The researchers measured the length of telomeres, which are the protective caps at the end of chromosomes that affect how quickly we age. Telomeres get shorter as we age, and shorter telomeres are linked to chronic diseases and premature death. The study found that people who walked more had longer telomeres than people who walked less. In other words, walking can keep your cells young and healthy. Also, like what we said, walking can also keep your brain sharp and prevent cognitive decline and dementia as you age. As you can see, walking has many amazing benefits for your health and happiness. So, what are you waiting for? Grab your shoes and hit the road. The best part is that you don't need any special equipment or skills to do it. All you need is a pair of comfortable shoes and some motivation, and you can do it with your friends, family, or even your pets. So, do you walk every day? Did you experience some of these benefits? Share your thoughts with us in the comments below. Thanks for watching.